let's start with what is statistics? What is data handling? What is that about? So data handling really is about gathering information. And the information can be presented in charts, tables, graphs. Maybe you've looked on the news lately, or on the television, on the internet, newspapers and books. Maybe you've seen something there that was represented in a graph or a diagram, and that really is about information. All right. So first of all, so let's think of something, for example, and we are actually going to do an example just now right here in class of gathering some data. But it generally has to do with wanting to answer a question. So say, for instance, you want to find out what is everyone's favorite meal? Is it burgers or pizza or fish and chips or something else? Then you could go about investigating that question and gathering some data, and that data is going to provide you with a bunch of information, and then you are going to make a decision based on what you, and come to some conclusion based on what you gathered. Okay. Okay, so Nasipo has a question. You can quickly unmute Nasipo and ask your question.
Hi, sorry for joining late. We had our connectivity issues. We just joined now.
Oh, no problem. We've only just started really, so it's all good.
Oh, okay. So Sinesipa will join now. Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Right, so let's have a look here. And I hope everyone can see this quite clearly. So say, for instance, we have weight, shoe size, hair color, favorite food, height, age, and number of siblings. These are all different types of data. Now we can sort these types of data because the data that we gather, it's not always all the same. So for instance, favorite food is very different from height, for instance, and hair color and shoe size, again, those are quite similar. So we can organize this first of all by saying, is the data numerical? So if the data is numerical, we can group that together. So height, number of siblings, shoe size, weight, and age, those are all numerical data. But hair color, because think about it, your hair color, that's not really a number. And favorite food is also not a number. But number of siblings, shoe size, weight, age, height, those are all numbers. So we say that data that is like hair color and favorite food, we call that qualitative data. And data that is like shoe size and weight, that deals with measurements, those types of data are called quantitative data. Okay, so by the way, as we go along, feel free to take a screenshot of what we are talking through. Okay, so that's sort of the first two broad categories, qualitative and quantitative. Now, let's go further and classify our data even more. So we've got qualitative and quantitative. Now, can it take on any value? If it can take on any value, meaning it can be, it doesn't have to be precise. It's an integer normally, like shoe size. Your shoe size can be like a 3 or a 4, a 4.5. But you know, you get 4.5, you get half sizes in shoes, but you don't really get like other than that. You only get those specific shoe sizes. And then number of siblings. So number of siblings you can count. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And we call that type of data discrete. Discrete data. And you can write down the two examples of shoe size and number of siblings. And if you've got data, on the other hand, can it take on any value? Yes, such as height, age, or weight. It can be anything. It can be any decimal value. That data is called continuous data. Okay, so anything you can measure, basically, anything that takes on a number that with a decimal, like height, age, weight, that data is continuous. Okay, so we've got discrete data and continuous data. Okay, so we're going to run a quick poll that Ms. Coco is going to launch for us. And I've been wondering, what is the eye color of everyone here in this class? Okay, so there's a poll up on your screen and you can select what are the different eye colors here in the grade 10 class. Okay, so quickly select your eye color there. We are about halfway. Nice, everyone, 60%. Keep going. No green. Am I the only one in the class with green eyes? 88, 90. We're waiting for about 10 more people to please vote. What is your eye color? Wow, it seems an overwhelming result, Ms. Coco.
I think most of us have brown eyes. I also have brown eyes.
I'm the only one with green.
You're the outlier.
I'm the outlier.
Yeah.
We are waiting for a few more people to vote, please. Please do so now so that we can continue with the lesson. We're waiting. 12. Maybe some people are not sure about their eye color. I see there's other. Okay, interesting. I thought I'd kind of gotten all the broad categories. There's 10 more people that need to vote, please. Okay. I don't know why we are waiting for 10 people to vote. In any case, so Ms. Coco, can you leave this out? Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Still 10 people. Can you leave this up for us?
Yeah,
Can you just leave this up quickly? And we're just going to talk about it. So that was my question. What are the different eye colors of the grade 10s in this class? Okay, so that's the question I was asking. Eye color is discrete data because it can only be a blue, a brown, and it's also qualitative because it describes the data. We don't describe our eyes in terms of numbers, so it's not quantitative. We describe it in terms of a color, a specific word like blue, brown, other, or green. Okay, so if we had to analyze this data, now what it's given us here is a sort of bar graph, and we can see that most of the people here have got brown eyes. Then that's 87%. 10% have got other, and then there's 3% with blue eyes. And then I didn't participate in the poll, but I actually do have green eyes. So I would be the one person out of the 100 with the green eyes. Okay. So that is an example of how we can start to investigate something and use data handling, statistics, to tell us something. So the most common eye color here is brown. That's quite obvious, actually. But we can't really, from this, we can't really tell much more, okay? And we can't really say that because here in this class, we only have a sample of about 109 people. So we can't really say that this is representative of all grade 10s across the country. We would need to use a different sort of sampling to be able to say that. Okay, so we are limited in what we can say, but we can say that for Watobians in the grade 10 foundations statistics class, the most common eye color is brown. Okay, now let's go on to looking at our mean, median, mode, and range. Okay, Bukamoso, you have a question. What is your question?
Oh, here we go. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, I don't understand quite clearly between the discrete and the continuous. So the discrete is when it's countable, and when the continuous is when it's not. I don't understand. I don't understand that part. I'm lost. I don't understand that part.
Okay, it's no big deal. So discrete data, that is something that can be counted or takes on a very specific value. So for instance, shoe size, number of siblings, okay? So you won't get like half a sibling or a third of a sibling, for instance. You get 1, 2, 3, you can count them. And continuous data is anything that you can measure. Like think of anything you can measure. You can measure your height, you can measure your age, you can measure weight. All of those things are continuous, and they can take on a specific, they can take on any value. Think about height. You can measure height with decimal numbers. For instance, you can be 1,6538 meters long, for instance, or tall. And you can measure any distances. Those are all examples of continuous data. Okay. Ms. Coco, maybe you must just check. I see the waiting room is still enabled.
I've disabled it. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I will double check.
Okay. All right. Right. So let's go on to our example of mode, mean, range, and median. So these are what we call the measures of central tendency. So measures of central tendency we use we calculate those numbers, and they are used to tell us something about the data that we are looking at. Okay, so the first one that you get is the mode. And again, you're welcome to take a screenshot of this. So the mode is the most frequent value. Most frequent meaning it occurs the most. Mode is always, for me, the easiest one to remember because it occurs the most. So if you want to maybe write down there in a bracket, most frequent. So how will we do that? We will count how many times a value appears. So if we look at our example here, we've got 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 is our mode because that is the value in the data set that happens the most frequently. Okay. It is possible that you can have more than one mode. In other words, the data can be what we say multimodal. It's a big word, but it basically just means that it can have more than one mode. And we'll look now if we do an example where there's more than one mode. Okay, now the mean is the average. Now, who of you know about the mean? It can be bimodal, that's right, but it could also be multimodal. If bi means 2, if there's 2 modes, if it's multimodal, it's more than 2. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you've calculated the mean or the average before. Okay, so quite a few of you have come across the mean before, or another word for the mean is the average. Okay, so let's look at this example here. If we take our little data set, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the way we calculate the mean or the average is we take all the data values, we add them together, so the 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, that gives me the 30. and then I divide that by the number of data values that you get. So 30 divided by 6, that gives me 5. So in this example, the mean is 5. Okay, then the next one we're going to look at today is the range. So the range is calculated between the lowest and the highest value. So back to our little data set here with the 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. The range is the 8 minus the 2, that gives me 6. So the range of the data is 6, and we literally just take the highest value minus the lowest value. Okay, and then the median is the middle value. So for that, it's very important that we first put the numbers in order from smallest to largest. So luckily our data set here, the 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, those have all been arranged from smallest to biggest. And then we look for the number in the middle, and that is the median. So in this case, it's 6. Okay, let's go on. You're welcome to take a screenshot of this, but we are going to get back to that quite a bit in today's lesson. Today's lesson really is all about the mean, mode, median, and range. Okay, so let's do another example here. The list shows the ages of 9 children. Work out the mean, median, mode, and range from the list. So our list is over here. 4, 6, 7, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So the mean we calculate by adding all of the values together. So add the 4, the 6, the 7, all of them together, and then you get 81. We take that 81 and divide it by the number of data values that you get. So there's 9 children, 9 data values. So we take the 81 divided by 9 is equal to 9. The median, that is our middle value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So to locate the mean, we can literally start counting with our 2 fingers from 4 and 15 and work inwards until we get to the middle. Or if you just check, there's 4 values on this side and another 4 on this side. So here is the median. Median, the middle value. And then the mode is the number that occurs most. So the 7 and the 7, no other number occurs more than that. So the 7 is the mode. And then the range, we take the 15 minus the 4, and that gives me 11. Right, I see there are a few hands up. Let's see who, Unkarabile, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, just have a question. So as you can see, like we have to find the median number, and we have 9 values. So our median number is gonna be obviously 9. So what if we have 10 numbers or 8 numbers, for example? So do we need to take the 2 mid numbers, or like?
Yes.
Just want to understand them.
Yes, we will do one like that just now, but for now, just focus on this one where you have the 9 data values. So if it's an even number of data values, you do take the middle 2. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Nkorabile. Bontle.
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Bontle, you have your hand up.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, I would like to ask, would it make any difference if we didn't put, I didn't put the numbers in numerical order and still had to choose like any number for the median?
You do accurately locate the median, the middle value, you have to put them in order.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Lenako. Lenako, you have a question?
Oh, yes, Miss, you've already answered my question.
Okay. Unele? Unele's gone. Okay. Right. Let's see. Now it's your turn. I've said a lot. Let's see if you can calculate the mean, the mode, etc. from this example here. Okay. Okay. So lovely Lucy has a beautiful shop in town that sells all kinds of ladies' clothing, from colorful blouses to pretty dresses and tailored trousers. Unfortunately, lovely Lucy is not very good at calculating her sales and always makes mistakes. She needs your help, please. So calculate the mean, median, mode, and range of the following sales. Okay, so there's our data values. The first thing you have to do is arrange the data from smallest to biggest and then start your calculations. Okay, I'm going to give you 4 minutes for this. It's about a minute per question. And we're going to check back in at 17:35. Okay, so work on your own for a little bit now and don't post your answers yet for those veteran Watobians who know how this works. Don't post answers yet, just wait a little bit and we'll check in at 17:35. In the meantime, Ndamulelo, you can ask your question. You have your hand up, Ndamulelo. Okay, Ms. Coco, if he's unmuted, yeah? Just ask your question, please. Oh, we can't hear him.
Ndamulelo, can I ask you to put your question in the chat? I think that might be better, and then I'll be able to ask it for you, because we're having trouble hearing you.
Yeah. Yes, Watobe.
Hey, ma'am,
Yes.
can you just repeat the data for me?
It is on the screen. Can you see
can't-
it?
No, ma'am.
Ms. Coco, maybe if you can lend a hand there. Ms. Coco is going to help you all the way too.
Okay, thank you.
Ndamulelo, you get the 9 from the previous question. If I just quickly go there, because it is the middle. So it's 4 data values. If you look at the 9, there's 4 data values on the left-hand side and 4 data values on the right-hand side, which makes 9 the middle number. Quenza, please hold your answers. Don't post answers yet. Got 1 more minute to do this question. Guys, if you didn't understand that first question, don't worry, just give this one a go. We are going to go over everything again now. Okay, time is up. So the first thing you have to do is arrange the data from smallest to biggest, starting with the 39. And then I think it's the 40, no, the 39, 40. And 40 again. This is a crucial step, like you can't skip this. This you have to do. And most of the time, like in tests and stuff, your teacher will have arranged the data for you, but you also need to know that the data needs to be arranged. Because it does take a little while sometimes, especially if you have a whole bunch of data values. It does take a while sometimes to rearrange them. Okay, so you should have had something like this. Okay, now your average, that is the mean. So on your calculator, you go and you add all of this together. So the 39 plus the 40 plus the 40 plus the 41. Right, can I see what answer did you get for question A? Post it in the chat, please. What did you say the mean was? It seems like a resounding 43. Okay. Right. So it seems like most people got the 43. Okay. Now, what was our median? Post your answer in the chat for the median. 41. Okay. I agree with the 41. Well done, Watobians. That is right. 41. Now, what is the most common price paid? What is the most common? 40. Sure. Lots of answers exploding into the chat. Well done. Answer bombing. Love it. And then what is the range? The range, we go the highest number minus the lowest number. So it's 50 minus 39 is 11. Okay. Well done, everybody. Let's just double check if those are the right ones. Oops. Yes, 43, 41, 40, and 11. Excellent. Okay, let's do another one. Now, I see people are speeding. This felt like a competition. No, the competition is still coming. Trust me. Okay, let's do the next one. Now, this is still Lucy selling her wares. Today is Tuesday trouser sales. So let's see. And I think now I'm just going to give you 2 minutes for this one because you guys seem to be super fast. Okay, so 2 minutes at 17:40. We'll check back in. And remember, hold your answers till then. Yes, Fuyile, do you have a question?
Yes, hi, ma'am.
Hi there.
I think 2 minutes is too small, but I'll try. I thought 4 minutes is much more better than 2.
Just do your best. I'm going to start arranging the data so long. Okay, so if you've arranged your data, check that it is correct from smallest to biggest. Okay, and let's have the answer bomb. What is the mean? Add all the numbers together and divide them by 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 27.5. I agree with 27.5. So if we added the 25, the other 25, all of these numbers together and divided them by 9, we get $27.5. What is the middle price? So again, we've got 9 data values. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 27 is going to be our median. And then our mode is also 27. And what is the range? 31 minus 25 is equal to 6. Remember, it's low, it's high minus low, not low minus high. I think I spotted a negative number in there. Yeah, so make sure you get your numbers the right way around for the range. It's highest minus lowest. Okay. Right, well done, everybody. Let's see. Don't you round off? 1, 2, 3, 9. Very nice. I took Mountain Dew. Okay, let's do this question. We have class A and class B. So they took the same test. So their scores are listed below. So we've got class A and class B. By calculating the mean score for each class, decide which class did better on average. Okay. So another 2 minutes, I want you to calculate the mean for class A and class B and then decide which class did better. We do not need to bother here in this instance with rearranging the data because we are only going to calculate the mean, okay? If we were calculating the median, then we definitely need to put the data in order. But if we're just doing the mean, we can just calculate the mean without rearranging the data. Okay. Calculate the 2 scores and then put your answer in the chat when you're done. Remember, you must answer the question, decide which class did better on average. Okay, so everyone seems to say it is class A. Let's have a look at our answer here. So for class A, the average is 60, and class B, the average was 50. So class A did better. Okay, well done. Good stuff, everyone. So we've got one more little activity that we are going to do. And I'm just going to stop screen share for a second and switch screens. Yeah, this one. Okay. So this one is about the mode, median, and range. So just a little quick class quiz we're doing for as long as time allows. So what you're going to do is you're going to read the question, you're going to do your calculations, and then you're going to pop your answer in the chat, okay? And we're going to see who gets this right. Okay, is everyone ready? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're ready. Or any other emoji you think is suitable for this occasion. Ready, awesome. Sure, there's a robot arm. Okay, let's go. Okay, so Muhammad took 7 maths tests and got scores of 78, 81, 81, 84, 63, 72, and 77. What was Muhammad's modal score or mode score? And we've got lots of 81s. I think 81 is correct. Hey, Ms. Coco. And correct. Nice. Next one. What is the mean average of these numbers? Oh, who's quick on the calculator? Put it in the chat as soon as you get it. What is the mean average of these numbers? And a slight pause. I think some people might just be stealing answers and putting them in the chat. But let's see. Oh, it's not 11. Oh, keep trying. Is it 12? Yes. Well done. Okay. Oh, this one is a little bit of a thinking one. The mean average of 3 numbers is 6. 2 of the numbers are 5 and 7. What is the third number? 5 is not an option. Whoever posted 5, it's not on the list. Some say 8. Let's see if 8 is right. Oh, keep trying. Let's see, 6. Yes, it's well done. How does that one work? Oh, we've gone past it. I think this is the last one, Ms. Coco. Yeah. Temperature in degrees Celsius over 4 days in August was 28, 32, 34, and 26. What was the mean temperature? Is it 35? No, keep trying. Is it 30? Yes, well done, everyone. Okay. Right. We're gonna have to, oh, lots of more answers coming in. 30. Okay. Excellent. Well done. That was fun. Let's see. What else have I got left here? So just a little summary of what we learned today about the range, the mode, the median, and the average or the mean. You're welcome to take a screenshot of that